Coach Smith, I want to start with you. Speaking as the head coach of Oklahoma State, why is Fresno State and its wrestling program important to Oklahoma State wrestling?
Well, one is they came back. One being a wrestling coach for 29 years. I loved the fight that they had for 10 years after they dropped it the first time. You just respect that, and when they brought it back and we had an opportunity in the Big 12 to bring them in, we were all excited. It was an exciting time for everyone. It's just nice being in a conference where your leaders of your conference is asking you, what can we do to help the Big 12 win? And that's kind of the attitude of the administrators there in the Big 12. They have an attitude that we want to win, not just in football or basketball. We want to win in wrestling. What do we need to do? And we're even still in a movement in the Big 12 to continue to add programs, continue to create a competitive environment that allows people to get better. So for us, it was an easy choice when Fresno decided to bring back their program that let's bring them into Big 12. If they want to come, let's bring them into the Big 12.
You've heard Coach DeLito and Daniel talk about the experiences in Fresno. Tell me about your memories of Coach DeLito's squads when you would bring them into Fresno and get a pretty hostile crowd breathing down your necks.
Well, yeah, as Daniel said, it was exciting. And on our last trip there under Coach Steiner, that was an exciting experience for our team and for the people that wrestled. There was nothing easy about it. All those scores ended up lopsided. There was several great competitive matches. And just talking a little bit about the Valley, Fresno, and the Central Valley there, it reminds me a lot of where I grew up in Oklahoma, the Mid-Dale area. Me being from Dale City and Midwest City, it was a time that Little League was very strong. Several athletes were coming out of the community, going forward and wrestling Division I, II, and III. As you look above me is Pat Smith from Dale City, and my brother, who became the first 4-time national champion. That was a lot because of the community. It instilled in us that we wanted to win. It instilled in us that we wanted to go on and compete and go to college. As Euro was saying, being a first-time generation of his family going to college, we have a lot of those. And as all 10 of my family members became a first-time generation, it was important. Wrestling was important. So I think of the community, Fresno and the Central Valley. What a great community of wrestling, and we've had guys that have come from there to Oklahoma State, one being now Anthony Matalvo. They have more wrestlers than they have scholarships at Fresno's. So those kids go somewhere, right? And we've all been blessed because of that community and what they've done in the sport of wrestling, in Little League and junior high and the surrounding areas. We've all been blessed by being able to recruit kids from there. And we can't remember, we need to remember that. A lot of the strength of our program here at Oklahoma State, you think of how did Oklahoma State was built into the legacy is today? Well, it was Stillwater, Oklahoma. It was Cushing, Oklahoma. It was Perry, Oklahoma. It was Blackwell, Oklahoma, Ponca City, Oklahoma, towns that were within 30 minutes of the surrounding area that really built Oklahoma State in a strong legacy and really helped the difference in student athletes succeeding following their wrestling careers.